So how and when do we pick up LCTITAN next? Hey, LCTITAN is a good one, you know. LCTITAN, we want to target this stock. Okay, this is the chemical industry. Now, guys, I want you to understand, right? This selling a lot of stocks 是无辜的. There are a lot of innocent companies like LCTITAN, fantastic earnings, fantastic result. That is why it's up. It's not pulling back because of the whole market is sour, is bearish. That is why it's pulling back. And it offers us a chance to pick it up, guys. Offers us a chance to pick it up. So let's talk about LCTITAN in greater detail tonight. So how and when do we pick up LCTITAN? Okay, let me try my system. Okay, so if I use the Trendmaster V3 signal, you can always buy when you see the signal and it is the higher low with BIC chart. Now you can see this is the BIC chart. Now, what is BIC? Those of you who are new, BIC, you can see this green and red bar. These are the transaction volume. So when transaction volume are very high, it means that on that day itself, a lot of people buy, sell the share. Okay, and when a lot of people buy, sell the share, you want to know, is it selling or is it buying? So you want to pick it up, okay, when there are a lot of buyers. So that's why we call buyers in control. So take a look at this volume spike. When you look up, it's always long white candle. When you look up, it is always long white candle. Right? Whenever it's low volume, it is coming down. So this in itself is telling you that this is buyer in control. The pullback is normal. Okay, pullback is normal. So you go forward. This is what we call the VT. This is the day where we want to buy LCTITAN. Okay, given the signal like Trendmaster V3. You can see tonight, I have got some stock with Trendmaster V3 signal. Can you see? Trendmaster V3 signal. So one of them can be the next LCTITAN. So when you buy stock, you need to know what is the industry. Any catalyst why the stock can go up or not. Okay, before you take the signal. Now, what a lot of people do wrongly, I feel like, in my opinion, okay, is focus too much on the charts. Using just buy, sell, and just trade the stock market. What you realize is, because I walked this path before, okay, it's either I am more lousy or I sway lah. So when I first started, I do this technical trading, buy, sell. When make profit, the profit is small. But whenever you encounter losses, okay, I'm quite disciplined. So whenever I encounter losses, I cut when my stop loss is triggered. So end up, it's like going nowhere, you know. It's like making 500 today, tomorrow I will lose 300, 400, then make another 700, then going to lose 800. You know, win, lose, not going anywhere. So that problem can be solved if you focus on the company first. Okay, you focus on the company first, you focus on the industry. Is this industry in play? Why is the industry in play? Is it because of the earnings prospects? Is it because of some government policy that is helping the stock? Okay, that is how you zoom into the company. 明白吗？这个是很简单的。This is the very basic that a lot of beginner will miss because they will straight away jump into the world of technical analysis. Me as well lah. Aku also did the same thing last time because it look deceivingly simple, guys. It look deceivingly simple. Let me show you indicator. Okay, so I will show you what I used to use last time. Okay, which I have already quit using. I will use for RSI, for overbought, oversold, and I will pay up with MACD indicator. Those of you who are from long time ago Traders Club, you will still remember we learned this. Okay, and I will have 3 moving averages. Now, when I do this up, right, some of you will be very steamed already. Wow, look like very useful, huh? 精嘴 line, impressive, right? Actually, no need one, you know. Okay. Right, so if I use my old method to show you how to do this, right? Okay. Okay, there you go. So this is the 20-day MA. So 20-day MA usually will support the short-term trend, but you can see there are many times the stock can cut down the MA. No? So if you cut down the MA, you go and cut loss. Can you see the stock go back up? So therefore, after some time, win, lose, I own self know lah. Ayya, 算了啦. This kind of line hocus pocus. Now, the other thing is, You say 20-day too volatile, right? Okay, how about 50-day moving average? 50, the blue line. How about 50-day moving average? You go down here, you miss already, right? It went up. It will come back again 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. 3 months later, then it bounce again, and that bounce is the short term, that $500 I was talking about. Very short term and break. Can you see? So that is why I don't like to use it anymore. Okay, I prefer to know what is happening to the stock, buyer in control or not. Then that will give me an even more useful information. You give me this kind of chart any day, right? I will tell you, hey, this chart is bullish. I will wait for a return of the buyers, okay, before I want to buy this stock. Okay, so that is why I don't need indicators. I feel the chart is cleaner and it's easier to see. Right, next is the indicators. Okay, indicators, now you can see this RSI is stopping down, MACD is coming down, but MACD, I ask you, here cannot cross up, man. Okay, why it cross? It means that it must come down to below zero. No need one, you can see, there are many times like this. 差一点点就 cross, but never cross. Can you see? Sorry, cross and then go back up. Do you see? So we don't know when it will go back up. Okay, let's come back to this. Okay, when it cross, right? Okay, let me show you. When it cross, you won't know. Okay, when it cross down, you won't know when it will cross back up. No, every day 你痴痴的等，你痴痴的等，係咪咁講？The day it cross up, right? You only get to know next day 嘞，next day 嘞 ，this day 嘞，是不是遲了一天？是不是晚了一天？你只有在這邊才知道它 crossover 嘛。You're late by 1 day, am I right? But for those of us who read candles, read volume, just now I say already, this is the day we want to buy because the buyers come back into the stock, correct or not? So if you use MACD, right, you are 1 day late. Okay, so come to the stochastic. Stochastic is useful for a few purposes. Divergence. Okay, as the stock comes down, you will see the RSI sloping up, right? There's an uptrend in RSI. It's telling you a bullish divergence. Now the same problem happened again. How do I know when it will turn out? Here is also bullish divergence, correct or not? Here is also bullish divergence, So we don't know when it will turn out. But if I use my new method, there is no BIC. No BIC, 何必去烦呢？是不是这样讲 ？No BIC, why look for trouble 咧 ？Just relax, chill, drink coffee 咯，係咪咁講？ Then when it starts to go back up, you know that okay, buyer step back in already. Oh, sorry, buyer step back in already. Okay, buyer step back in already because low volume pullback Here can buy what? Then why you need the RSI and MACD 咧 ？No need 咯。聽懂的給個哈哈來 ，if you understand give me a 哈哈 ，let me give you the 哈哈啦，嚟哈哈 ，okay， if you understand give me a 哈哈 ，come on。Because I have this question, I have received this question so many times, and I also see that some people starts to waver, try to use other method to analyze already. Okay, but what I'm telling you is I have walked that path before. Okay, don't bother. When the market is bad, no matter what indicator, what signal you use, it's not going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. So it is more important to pay attention to what has worked for you and continue to use that method because that is how you get consistency. Stop jumping around the indicators, okay? So right now, very simple. I ask you this question. Do you still see buyer in control in LCTITAN, guys? Do you still see BIC? If you can see, comment BIC. Okay, what I see is there are buyers coming into the stock. Subsequently, the stock turned down on low volume. Okay, on low volume. So let us go back to the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, you cannot miss this. Confirm the B and the I and the C. It is still BIC. Okay, tapi the market now I understand is very bearish. Everybody know can feel it. Last 2 weeks it was very bearish. Go up very slowly, come down damn bloody fast. Okay, Monday. Okay, last week we have got 2 weeks of holiday, we have got Hari Raya, right? Thursday, Friday. Monday we come back. Okay, sell until want to die. The market sell until want to jump down like that. the steel stocks melted. The glove stock also died. So everything was then bloody bad. Of course, technology lagi worse. Or Tuesday, it made a magnificent comeback. Tuesday, powerful comeback. But it didn't last. By Wednesday, which is yesterday and today, it didn't last. Pom, everything go down again. So this is telling you the bears are very strong. So don't fight, okay? Don't fight. Now, a lot of people say, sell in May and go away. Then my question, my question is, sell in May and go away. So my question is, then when are you coming back? 你几时要回来? When are you coming back? If you go away, how do you know when to come back? How do you know when to come back? You see, guys, if I turn on the market strength index again, I want to show you, right? In order for you to benefit from the COVID low, you need to be there during the bad time, isn't it? As the market come crashing down against you, you must be looking at it crashing against you, tahan until when the chart start to turn up. You are there to capture the opportunity, then you only know buy. But what a lot of people don't do is they start to scared and say, now market confirm financial crisis. Never mind mai chap go and do some other thing. Watch Netflix. Lockdown March. Go and subscribe to Netflix, right? Watch Netflix every day. Okay, so again, so when will they come back? Okay, only when the market start. Okay, they give out the market as it start to come crashing down. Okay, and when they go to the low, they say, see I know market will be down one so they ignore the market, watch Netflix, and when the market starts to go back up, okay, they are not convinced. They think that this is a dead cat bounce, meow meow bounce. They think this is a dead cat bounce, so they don't believe it will bounce. It will go up. So it continue to go higher. They think that, okay next pullback maybe can buy. But the market go up and up and up until right here they think it's too high to buy, better don't buy. And when they buy, it starts to come down. Then they will say, stock market 假狼湾stock market 骗人的，每次都是这样，没有买就上，买了就下。This is what happened. So if you are invested in the market, right, you decided to grow your wealth in the market, you have to be there when it comes down, so that when it's turned up, right, you are there to capitalize. So the sell in May and go away, right? I don't think you should go away. Sell in May, yes, to reduce your risk. Okay, you sell in May, but you stay put. Stay put. Okay, 不会花你很多时间的，每一天1-2个钟头最多。Okay, now you give me one skill that you want to learn and you don't need to practice, like swimming. You swim one time, you know how to swim already, man? Cannot, You need to keep practicing hours and hours. There's this famous author called Caldwell. I forgot. Malcolm Caldwell. He is the author of this book, The 10,000 Hours. He said that if you want to master any skill, you need to spend at least 10,000 hours building that skill. Keep practicing. And these 10,000 hours, if you every day practice 1 to 2 hours, just nice, is about 10 years. So to reach mastery, you need 10 years. So if you want to shortcut these 10 years, then you need to spend more than 2 hours every day. That is the simple logic. Okay, so hope you understand. Right, so sell in May, and then you observe May, June period. When the market starts to turn, we will be there. And what do you look out for? BIC. Okay, BIC. Then you will be able to catch. Okay, then you'll be able to catch the stock. Right, so LCTITAN, I myself is interested, so I want to spend more time in LCTITAN. The earnings of LCTITAN is 吓死人你自己看，吓死人上很多我最喜欢这种赚钱的公司。Even if you are a boss yourself, right? You open a business and then you do business. You want your 生意兴隆You want to 赚大钱make big money 赚钱係咪 So when you invest in a company, it's also the same thing. You want to put your money in a company that is making profit and the profit is growing quarter over quarter. That will make you happy. That will make you a happy investor. But what most of people do? They speculate. Whatever is moving, they want to buy. Correct or not? So when they get caught in the stock, they say, never mind, I hold long term. Hold long term in the money losing stock. I don't know what is that logic. Okay, so LCTITAN. Okay, first of all, you can see it as a higher low, right? You can see higher low. So immediately, my natural instinct is to go and draw a uptrend line, uptrend line touching most of the low here lah. Okay, uptrend line touching most of the low. So you can see that from this pivot low, it has 1 low, 2 low, 3 low, and maybe in future June, July period may be the 4th low. Okay, and you can see there is this peak. Now you see I managed to eyeball very fast is because of my 10,000 hours. I already clocked more than 10,000 hours. So I immediately, my reflexive action is I know what to look up for. Okay, so there is this horizontal line. This will act as a what? This will act as a RTS 290. Okay, 290 will act as a RTS level. So when you talk about RTS level, you want to see the stock showing you BIC around RTS level or showing you BIC around the trend line support. Then only it is safe for me to buy LCTITAN. I will not buy LCTITAN directly at 290 or directly at the uptrend line. That is not how I do it. Okay, I know how to do it to be profitable, how not to do it to lose money. Okay, if I were to just buy bounces of trendline support, moving average support, if you are doing that today, you think through, okay, how successful are you? Of course, from my own experience, every time, last time lah, if I buy bounce support and all that, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose 50-50, 假资赔告, waste time. Okay, waste time. Now, everyone, right, we only have about, I think, investment year 20 to 30 years. Okay, in these 20 to 30 years, if you have been wasting years, 假资赔告, win here, lose there, win here, lose there, right, and not really making money, and you are still doing it, you are wasting opportunities. Okay, so I hope you understand. So right now, there is no indication of bounce at all. So this stock definitely, I will just add it into my watch list and monitor. Okay, monitor, so that I will come back to this stock whenever it has shown me the reversal. Right now, don't have. So don't need to worry too much. Okay, well, once again, on the weekly chart, you can see that there are BIC pattern. Okay, it's just a matter of time before it bounces up. And especially if you talk about price action, guys, price action, you see such a long black candle. Okay, long black candle. What do you want to see next, guys? Let me test you, especially all the members here. Let me test you. If you see a long black candle here, what do you want to see over here, where my cursor is? That means going forward, what do you want to see? Stopping volume, Daniel Ong, stopping volume, highlight, high stopping volume. You are right, Jadish, everybody, you are right. You have learned well. You have learned well. Hey, who teach you one? Wow, 厉害嘞, all of you. Okay, okay, 开玩笑. Okay, can you see here or not? Can you see here or not? 我没有骗你吧? Can you see here? Can you see the stopping volume before it recover? This is how the stopping volume looks like. Can you see? Small candle, low volume, and then they're telling you that the selling has succeeded. So you can start to look out for the first long white. There you go. And then it pulls back, test the selling. I usually don't like to buy on the first long white, okay? Because if it is a downtrend, it will continue to go down like the other stock. So I want to see how it take the selling. If it take the selling with low volume, then at the next high volume, this is where we want to muscle. Okay, so this is the whole stopping volume lesson that you all can refer to when you're trading LCTITAN. If you cannot remember, come and take a look at this. Very, very useful right here, right in front of you only. Also, this is what we want to wait for. Okay, so that is for LCTITAN.
Please subscribe our YouTube channel and open the bell.